What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and I had the privilege of mining with the AE box for around 11 and a half to 12 days. So we're going to take a look at how well this miner did do in real world mining. Keep in mind, numbers are about to change because when they release, the network hash rate is going to increase. But something is going on here which may make this miner a lot better than the Alephium miners and stuff. Stay tuned for that because we're going to talk about it. All right, so we're just going to obviously jump right on into it, and here we can see total that I was paid was 557 a Leo. I still have 10 in there, so about 567 a Leo is what this did mine. And here we can see the daily profit chart. This is based on your payouts, not what you actually made each day here, but we can see the first day here it was about 51.2 a Leo, dropped to 38.7, and then 45.7. We went to 45.2, and then we went to 47.6. We do see 44.54, and then it went to 40.67. Dropped to 0 here because I didn't get a payout. And then it skyrocketed because remember, we didn't get that payout here, plus the next one to whenever it paid out. I don't know if there's a leg spike there or we just didn't hit enough, but we obviously here hit a big one due to the fact this is more like a day and a half, 2 days payout. That is 70.08 a Leo. The following day went up to 79, and then we went to 49.31. Then the last payout I did receive was 44.65. So average it out here, we were around the 45 to 47 range here, and then all of a sudden we had a few weird big ones here, and then it dropped off because they shut down the miner. But we can see the total here for about 12 days, 11 and a half if you count how much it was mining, and again that is about 567 coins, and this is about a 360 watt miner. Just coming in here to see exactly what it does say. Yeah, it says about 360 watts. Goldshell is usually accurate when it does come into how much power on reporting this on their website. So how much did that mine in fiat dollar value? Looking right now and at the current price is only 38 cents, just under 39 cents here. Coming into here, that's about $250.50 in USD. If we divide that by 12, just to average out to 12 days here, again, it's like 11 and a half or something. That's about $18.37 a day. So, you know, it's looking not bad for only 360 watts, but as mentioned, if you know anything about network hash rate, it's going to climb when they start releasing. Now, it does look like the network hash rate is falling off. That's probably mostly due to a lot of the GPU miners obviously out there, as a Leo has become not profitable, and these ASICs are maybe starting to send out and ship depending who you're ordering from and things like that. You know, there's a lot of things, but I think this is mostly probably GPU hash rate falling off, not being able to compete with the current ASIC testing. If we do come into mining now, we can see that the Ice River is in second place of most, profitable miner here at only 50 mega hash and 100 watts, which is quite a bit better in terms of efficiency over the Goldshell. Now, Goldshell also has an AE box Pro, and I was using the AE box, which is saying about $20.02 a day, and my average was a little over 18 based on that current price here. But we can see a 100 watt miner, 50 mega hash. This is not yet released. That's still about a month or so away, sometime in March, I believe. And then I don't know about the Pro on the information. I only know everything about the AE box right now, and it's sitting at $20 as we mentioned, but 360 watts, 37 mega hash, and it should be shipping sometime soon, these ones. And that's the big thing about this, is it's shipping, the other ones aren't. Remember, Bitmain is making an ASIC for a Leo as well, and when they release that, all these miners are dead garbage. They're going to be doorstops, so you got to keep that in mind as well. Now, one thing I do want to point out, which I don't like, again, I don't have any hands-on with this. I might have hands-on very soon, courtesy of Jingle Mining. We'll see what happens there. But it looks like, based even on Goldshell's website, they went back to the old style 2 6-pin plugs, which everyone knows these pins here like to melt all the time in a lot of these miners. So we're going to have to see what happens. Also, don't use ATX power supplies. Those tend to melt very easy inside of these. But some people have been getting away with them. Just be very careful when powering these. I would recommend, your server power supply 6 pins over ATX power supplies and so on. But I just don't like that they're doing this. If you remember anything, we come back. Here's their new style with their C13 plug to plug right in. Power supplies built into it. This is much better, but maybe, you know, I don't know. They're probably trying to cut costs, and this will be a lot cheaper, not adding in a power supply. But I don't know what they're going to do here. But for the price that they're charging for this, when it's going to be like 75% cheaper in probably a couple months here, you know, I really think they should have went with this style right here. It's just their new branding. I don't know why it looks like they're going back to the older one, but we won't know anything for sure until we actually get hands-on with one of these miners. All right, so that's how much is mined so far. Now, here is why the potential of this miner could be a lot better. You guys got to realize what's going on here. Obviously, the markets are down. People are kind of skittish on picking up new hardware. And, you know, things are rough out there. And everyone, ever since Kaspa went out, has been, you know, pretty upset and mad. If we come into here and we actually go back to ASIC miners, we don't even see any Kaspa miner in here. If you remember back, the Kaspa FOMO hit, they were extremely profitable, and everybody started buying them later on. The block rewards kept dropping. Now it's nothing. Now, Alephium ASICs dropped shortly after Kaspa, and everyone thought Alephium would be the next FOMO Kaspa. So everyone ordered up ASICs like crazy, and the network hash rate exploded day one. It didn't even have a chance to really get talked about, and it was instant profits dead. And now a lot of people are moving forward and they're thinking, okay, I'm not buying this. This is going to turn to another Alephium, which was garbage profits out of the get-go. Kaspa's dead right now as well. These ASICs are trash. I don't want to buy them. And that's the hype that's going on. It's not hype, but that's the badness, I guess, that's going on, is nobody wants to buy another new miner, which could be a good thing. Now, I'm only going to make this video probably this time because this is a secret. You got to play the market, listen to everybody. And right now, people are saying, I'm not buying this. I don't want this miner. I do not want an Aleo miner. It's just going to be another Kaspa and die. You know, it's going to be another Alephium and be instant dead profits, which it could be if everyone buys them. But because it sounds like so many people don't want to buy it anymore this time because of what happened to Alephium, that may reverse the trends, and this may actually be good for quite some time. Now, obviously, Rabid, why are you telling us this? Now people are going to buy this. I've been waiting for this. I've been following the markets. I know people don't want to buy this. And now you're telling them that it actually could be good. What's going on here? Remember, do your own research, get all your information from other YouTubers, get all your stuff. This is, you just gotta, you know, everything's a gamble when it does come to this. But it does sound like, you know, in terms of the ASIC world and Aleo, that a lot of people don't want it, which means there won't be a huge hash rate spike. Yes, the hash rate's going to go up quite a bit and stuff, especially when Bitmain comes in, but it may not happen like it did with Alephium, which is just all the FOMO coming off of Kaspa to try to get in early. And now people are hitting the brakes saying, no, I don't really want to do that this time. So it may be decent. Remember, I'm saying maybe. It might not be at all. And if you are looking for any of these, link to my website with all my discount codes and ASIC sellers where you will not get ripped off and stolen and people steal your money and never ship you a miner and scams and all that other crap you see on Telegram and everything else. You don't have to worry about that. This is legit sellers. You order it, they will ship it to you. You will get your miners here. So check out these links down here. I obviously will have a page to this in my description. So you just click on that and use it up. Remember, I got code Rabid here. What they're off, Rabid Mining for Coin Mining Central. Apollo has some sweet miners coming out soon. We got Apex 2, Lead Miner, Jingle Mining has these things released. We got 1% off there. Coastal Crypto, right here is a link with 2% off Rabid Mining. They also have CMP 170HX cards for around $400 right now by the sounds of things. So definitely check out that link right there. And then we got Terahashes, we got Yes Mining, Cool Dragon, Goldshell's Direct, Mine Shop, Viper, Nhash, BT Miners. And if you want some hardware wallets, we got the limited edition, Rabid edition, Tangent wallet here for pre-orders. We got Tangent directly, Ledger, Elipel, OneKey, and Trezor. So check all this stuff out. Links in the description, guys. Now, I kind of mentioned earlier on about all these miners, these little ones will be dead when Bitmain releases. And yes, Antpool is here. Obviously, they're not really doing any testing or anything yet. They're only at 60 mega hash. It does sound like they are delayed. About a month or two ago, it was 6 to 7 months. So now it's about 4 to 5 months here. So again, if Goldshell releases ASAP, you have about 4 or 5 months of mining before we have to worry about Bitmain, and that's when those miners will die. So that's another major thing you got to keep an eye on, is Bitmain is not going to be releasing until sometime probably the end of summer. So that's some time to collect a bunch of coins, and hopefully the coin prices go back up here and you can dump your coins and everything will be done before Bitmain even comes on board. But again, as soon as Bitmain releases, it could be a major Bitmain pump capitalizing on all this. So we don't really know what's happening, but keep in mind, I just want to mention that Bitmain does sound like it's delayed for a while, putting the Goldshell box miner, and whenever the Ice River one releases a month later here, decent profits until this happens for quite some time. You don't have to worry about a slam of network hash rate like we did with Alephium and Kaspa. All right, guys, so that's my current experience of mining remotely on the Goldshell AE box. I am supposed to be getting one in, but I don't 100% know when and what it looks like, but I am curious of what design they actually use. I hope it is not this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation down in the comments section. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.